I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com and NoBSCoachingAdvice.com. And I was watching ESPN yesterday at one point, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the former great Laker and Bucks center, was on. And they got to a conversation. I think the premise of the interview stemmed from the fact that Celtic basketball player Isaiah Thomas was getting some advice and support from Kobe Bryant, a retired Laker great. And I think part of the premise was Lakers, Celtic, these two teams have hated one another. Why is Kobe doing that? But then it evolved into something much more pertinent. And Kareem, who is, if not the best, one of the top centers in the history of professional basketball, at one point was asked to coach the #1 draft pick of the San Diego Clippers, whose name was Michael Olowokandi. And Olowokandi, talented individual, 23 years old, had been playing basketball for about 3 years. So he was, quote, a project. They knew he needed help when they drafted him, and they figured Kareem would be a great player to help him. After all, you have one of the greats of all time teaching the little tricks that help make him into a great player. And Olowokandi didn't want to hear it. And what would consistently happen was Olowokandi would get into foul trouble and sit on the bench, or he would have turnovers and wound up getting taken out of games. And instead of having the long career like Jabbar had, he was out of the league in 5 years, 6 maybe, and a colossal bust. Now, what's the point of all this? For you, most of you are trying to figure it out as you go along. I don't care whether it's in job search, in your career, in whatever part of your life it is. A lot of you try to figure things out through trial and error. It doesn't have to be that hard. You don't have to do it that way. What you can do is get some help. Get someone to coach you in order to perform at a better level. Whether it's in job search, in your work, in your career, sometimes the best way to facilitate the change that you need in order to become who you want to become is with a coach who can watch you, listen to you, observe you, notice you, and if you prefer not that they not observe you, it's someone that you could speak with regularly about your stuff and help you sort it through so you can accelerate your development, have extra eyes and ears on a problem, and as a result, advance your life, advance your career. The choice is yours. You can keep hitting your head against the wall, and yeah, it does hurt. And eventually you get numb to the pain and a lot of other things in your life. There's no reason for that. The goal in life is, there's a lot of them, but one of them is to be as successful as possible, as happy as possible, and as easy a way as possible, right? So get some coaching, get some help, get some advice. It doesn't have to be hard. And don't allow yourself to get washed out of the league. Hope you found this helpful. Again, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, JobSearchCoachingHQ.com and NoBSCoachingAdvice.com. Have a great day. Take care.